Hello everybody, welcome to the All About Favors channel. I am your host, Pastor KZ, also known as the Sports Guru on YouTube. Thank you all so much for watching. For those of you who have subscribed, thank you for your continued support. And those of you who are just new viewers, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And at the end of the video, I want everybody to please hit the thumbs up button, like the video, share it with other people, comment. I need to see some comments in the comment section below. And also, just remember, comment, like, and share the video. And for you watching new, go ahead and hit the subscribe and the notification bell. Thank you again. On this Monday sports review, let's talk about some things very, very serious here. I want to talk about a NBA player, National Basketball Association player, Moran. He plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, and this young man has repeatedly had altercations off the court. Now, of late, he repeatedly punched a teenage 17-year-old boy, and then when he got him on the ground, he put a gun to his head. Now, then 4 days later, he's at the mall in Memphis. He gets into it with a security guard there, and he starts an altercation there. All before his dad getting into it with Shannon Sharp and just different people. This young man is just, trouble seems to be following him. But I want to know, after he physically assaulted a child in public, beat this boy down to the ground, then put a gun to his head, threatening to kill him, how in the world, NBA commissioner, how is this boy still allowed to play basketball and still earn his living? Why has he not been suspended yet? I just don't understand this. This young man continues to do these things and he doesn't even get a slap on the wrist. How far is he going to have to go? With the next time, the next young boy he beat up, would he have to kill him, actually pull the trigger for you all to step in and pull this young man aside and let him have some consequences? It's time, NBA, to stop letting some of these professional athletes with this sense of entitlement do such things. Next person I want to move on to. Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors. I usually mash on Draymond. I usually don't feel him too much because he's loud, he's got a big mouth, he's very physical on the court. But Draymond, boy, you said something the other day that I thought was profound. When you said these words, get rid of Black History Month. Now, some people got in their feelings when he said that because they didn't wait to hear the entire statement he made. He said, we need to go ahead and get rid of Black History Month and have Black History from January 1 to December 31. He said Black history should be taught year round and should be celebrated year round. I 100% agree with you, Draymond, on that. And I just want to say, Carter G. Woodson, the father, the architect of Black History Month, he would definitely be so proud of that statement. Now, let's move on to my new addition to the sports wrap-up and review. Go have a seat. All right, y'all know this name was going to come up. Kevin Durant, also known as KD. I really have been trying to root for you, boy. I mean, you had a good game the other night, but you now saying you need a mental health week or two because you just got some things going on. Now, KD, it's one thing to really have mental health issues going on because that's a lot going around with people admitting to, now I'm having some mental health issues. But boy, just because you may have gotten traded to a team you didn't want to go to because nobody else would pull the trigger and pay that high price that you wanted, and you're over there in Phoenix, in Arizona, you may not want to be there because you thought you was going to go to LA or somewhere else. Now you are needing mental health weeks or two. Boy, go have a seat. Just, Katie, go have a seat. I'm just a little bit sick of you right now. Come back when y'all make the playoffs so I can say something good about your play. I'm sick of your mouth. You're just running your mouth. You're all on social media. Go have a seat, KD. You're beginning to make me feel dizzy and sleepy and making me want to take a snooze, but I won't do it today. Now, let's talk about the NFL, National Football League. Well, y'all, the Atlanta Falcons cut Mariota. Did that surprise any of you? Marcus Mariota, who quit on the team in mid-season simply because he wasn't playing up to par and the coach put him on the bench and he decided to take a walk and say, well, I just ain't going to play the rest of the season. Go have a seat, Marcus Mariota. Just boy bye. Raise your hands if anybody else believes he will ever get a starting job anywhere else in the NFL. Career backup at best. Derek Carr of the Las Vegas Raiders. You've been going around circling the wagons trying to find you a new team because the Raiders don't want you. But you're asking for $35 million per season? Derek Carr, go have a seat. I've not seen you even win a playoff game yet or even take your team to win the division in the last 8 years. Boy, bye. Baltimore Ravens. Y'all done made my list again. Y'all really not trying to pay Lamar? Really? Y'all not trying to pay Lamar Jackson? Y'all willing to let him walk on the free agent market? For real? Come on, John Harbaugh. You better get up there and talk to them boys in the front office because y'all don't have a backup there. But Lamar, boy, I'm about to side-eye you. Lamar, you want a fully guaranteed contract. Boy, bye with that. You haven't even managed to stay on the field 16 games, 18 games in the past 4 years. Come on now, Lamar. I know you are a former MVP, but come on, go have a seat with that. You're not getting a fully guaranteed. This the NFL, not Major League Baseball. I told y'all last week, Major League Baseball, them boys get fully guaranteed contracts. Lamar, you've got to stay on the field healthy and get your team over the hump into the playoffs deep, okay? Have a seat with asking for fully guaranteed money. Aaron Rodgers, I just spoke about you last week. I already told you to go have a seat. But guess what? The Jets might be the only team really want you, boy, because they're desperate. Let's talk about some current events briefly. If you can notice the t-shirt I'm wearing, I am wearing the Villanova basketball. I'm representing them. They have been winning really well. They got upset last week. But to my subscriber who sent me this, I just want to thank you so much. It's a Nike Villanova basketball elite. Thank you so much. I'm repping. I told you, anything you all send or gift me with, I'm going to rep it. And you know what? I'm going to rep it whether they win or not. Now, just because you, the subscribers, love on me so much, thank you again, my Villanova basketball fans and subscribers who sent me this. Now, let's talk about some current events. I'm adding this to the sports wrap, even though some of the events I'm going to talk about is not sports related, but I just feel a need to say this. Chicago mayoral race. Have y'all been watching it with former Mayor Lori Lightfoot? Girl, bye. Them people were sick of you in Chicago. They had the worst ratings with crime, with everything since you've been in office for 4 years. You are the first mayor in Chicago that didn't get reelected. Girl, and you a Democrat. They just didn't want to see you no more. Bye, girl. Take a seat. We sick of you. Moving on. University of Alabama head coach Nate Oates of the basketball team. You willing to really sacrifice the school's reputation for Brandon Miller? You need to sit this boy down. He took a gun that inevitably it killed somebody. Took a gun to his friend. The friend shot the girlfriend. And you don't think he needs to be suspended and seated? And then you're letting them pat him down standing on the court. Y'all thinking that's funny, the teammates patting him down? This not a joke. Somebody lost their life. Coach Oates, I'm side-eyeing you until you sit this young man down. It just is a bad look for the university. If you don't do it, the head of the department of the sports athletic department, sit this young man down for a moment. Now, I want to talk about something. Do you all remember when the University of Georgia back in January won the national championship game and there was an accident following with one of the University of Georgia players and one of the assistant trainers, female trainer? you know they wouldn't say. They was trying to make it seem like it was just an unfortunate accident, something that happened. They held on to this information until the boy's family lawyer had to get a report on this, forced them to give a true report about what was going on. Let me read to you how they worded this. Unfortunately, she was alcohol impaired. Can I put this in our lingo? In other words, y'all, she was drunk and she was racing and she was reckless. And she got that boy killed and unfortunately lost her life as well. So her family didn't want it to be put out that she was drunk. That's what was wrong. University of Georgia, you all have my sympathy and condolences for both of these people. But this young lady, and I'm going to say this since we ending Black History Month, y'all know why they didn't put it out, what the cause of the accident was. Well, she was drunk. They worded alcohol impaired. Okay, bye. Now, I want to tell you something. On this week coming up, starting tomorrow, I got such a big batch of emails about soulmates that we're going to continue with some of the things dealing with soulmates. So please stay tuned and watch all this week. I'm sure you're going to find something that you like, and you might hear something that might touch a nerve in you. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, always stay focused. If you're not focused, get focused and continue to walk in favor. Don't let anybody dim your shine, because you know what? If God be for you, who can be against you? Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you back tomorrow.